Okay, so the next one. So you've already gone through the stretching part of this. Okay, so we're going stretch, activate, incorporate, develop. We've already hopefully stretched our hip flexors and stretched our quads, but now we're going to activate the opposing muscles. Okay, so this one is going to be your hamstrings and your glutes. Okay, so maybe if you have back pain, knee pain, you find it hard to activate into your glutes. That's absolutely fine. That's why we're activating it now. So what I want you to do is to lie down on your back, okay? Bring your feet in, so you've got a nice bend in your knees, okay? Your hands down on the floor, or you put it on your chest. You're driving your shoulders into the floor, and we're going to come up and squeeze our bum up to the ceiling, hips up to the ceiling. Now, what I don't want you doing is this. Notice how my lower back is arching. I actually want you to look at your hips, and automatically that's going to move your lower back to a neutral position. And when you're watching your hips, you're squeezing your abs, squeezing your core, okay? And we're pushing the bum up the sky. So range of motion isn't just here. I want it all the way up to there. That's the important bit, squeezing the bum. Almost imagine like you're squeezing your bum together, okay? That's the goal, and we're pushing the hips up to the ceiling. If that's too easy, I want you to bring one leg straight, squeezing, so again, whatever side is on the floor, so squeezing that bum up to the sky. We're looking at the hips, we're lifting up. If you find that too easy, then we can lift up the toe, and we can drive through the heel only, okay? So we're looking at the hips, we're driving through the heel, we're squeezing the bum as high as it can up to the sky. If that one's too easy, last one, you grab the other leg. So now we're getting a stretch on the hip flexor, we're pushing through the heel, we're squeezing the bum, and almost cramped down that one, okay? So we're looking at the hips, we're squeezing the bum, trying to get as high as you can up to the ceiling. We're going for 8 to 12 reps each side for this one. If you find that too easy, I want you to look around. See if you can find a surface which is roughly hip height, okay? So roughly, maybe actually knee height. So anywhere within this range is perfect. So knee to hip height. So if we look around the room, we've got a box over here. So if we have a look at the box, okay, what I want you to do is to put your shoulders, so just below where you feel your lower back to mid back, okay? So just here, I want you to put that on the box, okay? So find, maybe you could use your bed, maybe you could use your sofa, anything from here, okay? And we're going to go through the exact same progressions. This is only once you've done the hardest progression of the previous exercise for 8 to 12 reps. Cool. So now, looking at the hips, we're squeezing the bum up to the sky. Okay? It's going down. I don't really mind what you do with your hands. You can put them, I actually put them on my bum so I can feel the activation through that. Okay? Then we move on to the one leg. So that leg straight, that hip goes to the floor. We're looking at the hip and we're squeezing up from there. Notice how I'm not locking out here, I'm locking out here, I'm not doing this. Okay, so I'm looking at my hip, then I lift my toe and I'm pushing through the heel in that full stretch, and the last one, I'll swap sides so you can see this. The last one, knee into chest, toe lifted up, heel drops to the, hips drops to the floor, and I'm squeezing up through that last range, all in that glute, pushing up to the ceiling. This one's all about activating the glutes. You might get a bit of activation in the hamstrings, that is absolutely fine, but the main part is activating and feeling the glutes work.